PCX subscribed with Prime. They subscribed for 30 months.
End of line.
Okay, here's the deal. I actually went to the office today. This is from today, okay? But
end of line.
First off, it sounded like this there. Oh, you're not going to be able to hear it because it's going to noise cancel it. Yeah, so they were back to cutting pipes with tile saws or whatever they were doing. So it was super loud. But then I couldn't remote into my server. I'm guessing Cox has killed the port that I was using for remote VPN stuff again. So I couldn't connect to here no matter what, because I was just going to do it with only with the sound. Anyway, so frustrating. So I just bolted back home as soon as I realized I wasn't actually going to be able to do anything at the office. So here we are, back here, more SNES gaming, because I'm not starting another randomizer, that's for sure. So yeah, okay.
Subscribed at tier 1. They've subscribed for 25 months. And says run, Shelby, run.
End of line.
So frustrating. All right, I'll also cover new cameras. So, these are...
Says tier 100 also choo-choo.
End of line.
Ben's Raid was announced. Are you not hearing deck talk right now? Yeah. I'll get to that in a second. So yeah, new camera here and new camera here. Take out water. Oh, that's bad. 1 second. Desk is only made of MDF. It likes when water spills.
That's 360 says tier 100 new camera, new water, hoodies.
End of line.
No, it's not coffee. Coffee's way long gone. It's been a week, man. For most of the week, my head felt like it was going to explode from headaches. And then I was trying to set up everything. Okay, time to varnish. Hope people won't see that. You heard subs, venerate. Yeah, I'm going to get to all that in a second. I was just trying to go through everything that we got going on here. Anyway, new camera there, new camera here, which, look, a nice dry desk. Crazy. Yeah, okay. One thing that's bad about that camera is it now shows all 3 monitors, so there's no more safe monitor. So that's fun. Okay. So yeah. After stream, I will use my phone to try remoting into the server and fix the stupid port forwarding, whatever. I was actually able to restart the router remotely this time. It still didn't fix it because I'm pretty sure they blocked the port again, but whatever. I don't know. Anyway, all right, let's go over. Let's do gaming. Okay. Because I got nothing else planned. I mean, in theory, if I had known I was going to do this, we could have done Dreamcast stuff, but I am not set up to do Dreamcast stuff. And by Dreamcast stuff, I mean tear through all of my Dreamcasts, find out which ones have bad GD-ROMs or not. Because I would like to do that. So, no, Quickie World. Sanity, I'm serious about the Kaizo part. We're doing Kaizo. One downside, though, turns out my controller battery is dead low. So I need a cable here, and then I'm gonna have to use a battery bank for the controller. Surprise, surprise, you gotta charge your wireless controllers every now and then. One moment, just grabbing a battery bank. Okay, this is gonna be super convenient here.
Subscribed at tier 2. They subscribed for
okay, yeah, I should get to
months. That. Currently on a 45-month streak.
End of line.
All right, let me go through everything. Easiac, thank you for the 30 months. That's this many 30 months of Prime sub there. Ben, thank you for Ben, hello, and to the 12 Raiders, welcome. Go Gadget, thank you for the tier 1 sub and for 25 months. Also Go Gadget, thank you for the 200 bits there. And Follow X, thank you for the tier 2 sub and for 45 32 30 40 45 months. This is a really tight camera angle. Yeah, I thank you so much. I appreciate the help and the support, and it's all going back into the streams as I just like do stupid stuff and set up home streams for, well, today was honestly going to be better as a home stream no matter what, because it was horrible at the office. Hey, Cody. We're done with the randomizer, but we are going to play Kaizo today. It's all right. I did the thing I said I was going to do. We now have a controller overlay in the theme of the Famicom box. All right. Oh, I should push that over so it's a little centered. Because... the rando, so we don't need all that HUD space. Okay. What's the cam specs? Oh gosh, I forget exactly what they are. So these are... they're like random China names on Amazon, but, his ADHD or the moving background is very distracting. I get that sometimes, but it's also really fun. Why haven't you RGB modded your SNES yet? Why are you building the Data General in this next TG video? Oh gosh, yeah, you nailed it there. Thank you for your time. Yeah. Anyway, I forget, they're supposedly 4K, but long story short, they are C-mount cameras, with interchangeable lenses. So this one has a wide lens, the other one has a narrow lens. All right, here we go. So I am stuck on surprise Sarfing Castle. Well, the legged one, this television is using RF. So, yeah. So anyway, Hiram was asking, what's Kaizo? Well, here we go. What can I do here? The answer is nothing, because I was supposed to jump on that saw. Kaizo, you know what? Let's just start with an easier level. So, you can't pause exit out your way? Okay, I guess I gotta beat the level first. Let's start with a simpler level, so that I can demonstrate what Kaizo is. Let's go, you know what? Sure, whatever. I did actually beat this level. This was not the last one we were on. Okay, so Kaizo Mario is really hard Super Mario World. Because that's it. What do you mean I wasn't kidding as a crisp picture? So you are seeing, well, I'm not sure what you're talking about. The camera, the capture, I don't know, there's a lot of crisp picture going on. I am very distracted because 10 minutes ago I was driving. I need to jump normally. Yeah, okay. Oh, man. But yeah, I really am happy with the new cameras. I spent a lot of time getting them all set up the right way. Oh my gosh, so much time. Another no cap stream? What do you mean no cap? I wish we adopted it in the US. I don't really find SCART to be all that necessary. There we go. Boom, here we go. So this is kind of the ethos of Kaizo. Really difficult platforming and stuff. Capacitor. Oh, so we have the capacitors. They're at the office. Just couldn't do that. Yeah, that's it. So let's go over what I'm actually stuck on here. So, I'm not at the office because of the construction work. That would have made it worse, but that's not why I'm not there. I'm not there because my home ISP apparently blocked the port that I was using to VPN to the office. I don't know why. So I couldn't connect once I got there, which was super annoying. So yeah, but then also it's no love lost because it was terrible audio there anyway. Wow. Before you switch streams, the TV is blown out at the beginning of the stream. Yeah, because that camera, the TV is brighter than the scene around it. That's why. The TV looks fine. Alright, so this is the part that makes this level suck. You have to bounce on top of that saw, or the... I don't know what the name is of those. This is a grinder. That's not a saw. That's what that's called. Anyway, you have to bounce on top of that while it's moving up, so you can... I can talk and bounce on a grinder saw. There we go. Anyway, and the problem is that Super Mario World has a weird bounce physics, and collision runs at 30 frames per second, while the game and inputs run at 60, and you end up with this situation where I missed the shell. We need that shell, where you can fail to get something, or no, where you can fail to hit the input in the right time to make the bounce. So what ended up happening there is I didn't bounce at the right time. I need that red shell because I need to be able to throw it at that block down there so the saw can continue. And then what I have to do is a shell jump to get over that. I just completely failed that shell jump. We might actually practice that for a little bit. But then we got to bounce over. This is the farthest I've gotten. Actually, I've made it over once with the saw. But then you have to make a really fast jump that I failed at. So, yeah, anyway. Man. Ended up with weirdness like that. I ended up using a reverse SSH tunnel. So I don't have a static IP at the office because it is a LTE connection. So I guess I could reverse proxy from the office to... Well, that is what I do. I reverse proxy from the office to home. I can't have the server connect to the home or to the office. So anyway, so what we have to do now is we have to die and start over again because I missed that shell. I was playing some other ROM hacks before this, and I've actually finished a couple of Kaizo hacks already, and I'm hard stuck on this part of Quickie World, which is a pretty common part to get hard stuck on, it turns out. Because this isn't really difficult, it's just janky, with how this part works. So, trying to bounce, yeah, that's what ends up happening. So... There's a couple of things about Mario World that are important to know. You can jump and hold the button, and you jump a certain height. But if you release the button and re-hold it after you jump, you will fall slower. It's kind of weird. So I'll do that while we're bouncing on the saw here. So listen for the pattern as he's bouncing. Let me actually land on the saw this time. So listen to the pattern. Oh my gosh. Pattern. Okay, so bam, 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 about that speed. Okay, and now I'm gonna hold the fall button while I'm bouncing. So that was a lot faster. It's about twice as fast. Or twice as long in the air. So what ends up happening is you have to hold the same button to jump off of the saw. So only 2 bounces there. You have to hold that to jump off, but then I went over the shell, so I didn't get it. Anyway, I'm not trying to complain about the level. It's just, it's an awkward setup here, and it's making it very difficult to progress. Yeah, what controller do I have? This is the NSO Online controller. So I'm using it with the 8-bit do Bluetooth adapter. The input lag is perfectly fine. There we go. Okay, so now I have to keep that. I have to throw it. How did it miss? Come on. It landed on top of the block, bounced off of the spike. Oh, it's just mean. Anyway, that would have been a shell jump, but I was too close. Ah. So if you're asking about the visual in the lower left, I have an FX Pack Pro, and there is a program that can read the memory of that, and then there is a program that can visualize the button presses from the memory location by reading the memory and then display it as that. So, and also I created a custom theme that looks like the Super Famicom box artwork. I am using SNI for that. Yes, that is not a input reader hardware, because I don't want to spend $83 on that. Is that how it's pronounced? I thought it should always be 8-bit do. I don't know. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong because I don't really care. Say 8-bit do because it's clearly supposed to be Nintendo. I literally never made that connection. Ever. I think my first 8-bit do peripheral might have been for PlayStation, so I like super would not have made that connection. So there I held the button too early, and I bounced off of that fireball too high up. I need to hold the button after I bounce off of the fireball, so that I can get some regrab time. I missed it. Okay. The mouse is pants, but it's come from my keyboard and mouse or 8-bit do. Oh, you have the, like, the NES ones? I didn't know they made a mouse. So I know, so, oops, I didn't mean to quit. I know someone who has the IBM Model M version. They're hoping that they make a numpad-equipped version of it. I actually went and looked, because this is an updated version of Quickie World, to see if there was a, different layout to this part of the game in the earlier version that made it easier, but there's not, because I was gonna downgrade my patch. I would have rather replayed the entire game than play this one part. This part sucks. I'm actually tempted to open this up in a level editor and fix this. This is so bad. Wrote a Linux utility for programming keys and macros. Ooh, that's awesome. You know, some with the NES version and matching mouse? Quickie World versus Quickie World. So this is Quickie World. Is that a different one? Is that the one where you do your taxes in it, Quicken World? Oops. Getting busy reading chat. I had to learn way too much about USB and HID. Yeah, it's a whole weird thing. UDEV is a nightmare. And fail, but I'll use this as an opportunity to practice everything else. And I failed that too. Okay. So now that we've been going for a little bit, what do you guys think about the new camera setup? Quicken World sounds like a cloud version. Yeah. UDEV was useful. I was reading chat. Jaron, you learned Yoshi commits tax fraud? Yeah. Dude, I was so looking forward to working in the office. So what I was actually going to do today was I was going to use a pre-recorded message from here at the start of the stream and make it seem like it was another home stream and then cut to the office. Or I was actually going to do like a thing where I was going to play Super Mario Kart for a little bit and act like that was the drive to the office. So, needs new desktops. You need new desktops.
Have joined.
End of line.
T2SDE and Raiders, hello and welcome. So, this was supposed to be a stream on recapping my Deck Rider 3, but my VPN to my home, because I stream through my server at home, was not available because my ISP blocked the port that I used. So that sucked. And I had to come home, and now I can't recap my Deck Rider 3, so I am just playing Kaizo ROM hacks. This is Quickie World. Oh, I was not paying attention. Your MDF top's looking rough, and now we can see it. MDF tops should look rough. If your MDF tops look good, you're a poser. There should be some burn marks, some poofy spots from spills. That's nice. Of the ISP hoping you use another. Welcome to America, where they are monopolies that are government subsidized, so you have no choice. At least here in the civilized parts of the world, not in the sticks, where apparently they get fiber for some reason. How do I fix the ISP? Overthrow the government. No, I'm just kidding. Seriously, though, it's so bad. They're a monopoly. There's no other option. Like, I can complain all I want. It's not gonna matter. So. Makes me not miss your old MDF desk? No, MDF desk is the best. You know what's great? Is not having to worry. Like, I spilled the water. Oh, no! Anyway. Was in Tucson last night, saw a wired fiber building. Sucks to suck. I mean, again, that's the sticks. Also sucking, I'm not in the sticks. Okay, I am, but my point still stands. Hey, I'd kind of rather live in the sticks sometimes. It'd be nice not to have people around. This part's hard. This is the part that's janky and sucks. So... I am so much better at the saw writing than I was when I started this level. It's not even funny. It's so... I don't even know how many times I've done this part of this level at this point. Oh! We gotta run. Yeah. And I screwed it up. That part's hard. That's on me. The other part that you guys haven't seen yet, because we've only made it there once with the shell so far, is that I don't know how to determine the direction that Mario throws the oh, that's like perfect. I managed to hit it on the side right before. I don't know how to determine the direction that Mario's going to throw the shell when you are spin jumping. So, that's fun. A school computer lab desk picked up from Salvation Army. Super durable. Being flat pack? Interesting. Oh, that probably has like a compressed particle board laminate surface. That's also nice. But then you get stuff under the laminate and it starts to peel off, and ugh. That's less good. And that's a fail. I don't know, I really like MDF desk. I'm actually, one of these days, I'm gonna blow like probably $500 or $2,000, I don't know, on a bunch of 4040 extruded aluminum, and I'm gonna remake the desk out of that. Because the upright 2x4s are because I have shelves and stuff up there. And when I do that, I'm still going to use MDF tops. Because MDF top desk is just the best. It's... I don't understand, doesn't everyone just use doors as a desk? Oh gosh. Ah. I'm getting too comfortable with the first part. I can do that initial saw jump without even looking at it at this point. Ooh. Okay, we have a run. Ah! I would love... I don't know how you do, like, instant replays. I would love to look at the input reader to see what direction I was holding the button when I threw that shell. And I missed the shell jump. Gosh. Boss is on vacation this week and everything is on fire. Sounds like that's next week's problem. I was one of those Price Costco desk from the 90s. Had it as a kid. Same desk. Or have to use too many decades. Was always humble type. If it works, it's good enough. I built this desk myself in 2010. I did not expect it to last as long as it did. It is not built well. Ah. Can you just open stream and rewind? Probably. There's like an OBS way of doing it where you can do instant replay stuff. I would like to figure that out at some point. Oh, 2 times in a row. Oh. All right. Can we shell jump this time, though? There we go. So that's what you do, and then you have to bounce on the saw that you're escorting to there to get up to the second saw, and then you make it the rest of the way. I have no idea what's coming after this, so what'll be really fun is when I make it the first time and then die on the first new challenge that I haven't seen yet. Okay, getting almost better at that. Alright, come on. Oh, that was a fail. Brother eats fire ants. I gotta be honest, it wasn't as difficult to learn to play Kaizo as I thought it would be. I don't know if that's just like I'm a good gamer flex or not, but I'm massively enjoying this. It's not like I've been doing this for years. Oh, gosh. That's the other fun part. I swear I've come up from the bottom and blown up that shell. I've never really been a fan of the idea of a height adjustable desk. For one, I have shelves on my desk. That's just not going to work. Two, if I want to get up and move around, I'm just going to get up and move. Like, I prefer having a second setup somewhere else, or to like go out into a different room, set up my laptop at a counter and just stand there. Like, yeah. Oh gosh. I'm gonna get some water here. The other reason I want to go with the custom built desk is you can probably see all of the cable management up in there. And by cable management, I mean cables. They are in some ways slightly managed. My idea of cable management on this desk is on the 2x4s. Okay, take 2 really long screws, screw them in partially, and then put a band on the outside, and then I just push the cables through the channel made by the screws and the band. So that's why everything is all floppy and loose up there. So I would like to get an aluminum extrusion frame going, and then I can mount all kinds of accessories to that in a way that isn't like permanent, because every hole can never be undone kind of thing. And then I can make all sorts of nice stuff. And then I would like to add rack mount hardware to the bottom of these shelves that are up here. So I could have like a HDMI switch or something right there, network switch, whatever, all that kind of stuff. Easily accessible there. Mostly things that would have inputs that I would actually control. So that would be nice. The bottom shelves, these parts, were actually designed to be 19-inch rack compatible, and I never finished it. I just put shelving in there and then put the network equipment on the shelves. Oh my gosh. Sounds like a good idea. Yeah, I think it would be really nice. And then here's my other goal, okay? I'm going to make them rack compatible with a 1U space. And then I'm just going to get like sheet metal from Home Depot and put it on a hinge in the back. so it can fold down and open up. All of the cables can go up there to be managed. Then you fold the sheet metal up, and it will hide all the cable crimes. But the real trick here is that there will be a sheet metal bottom. It'll be steel, which means it'll be magnetic, so that I can have extra things mounted to the underside of the shield, so that I can adjust things into different places. Boom, shell jump. What's up? That was a time where not knowing how to throw the saw kind of killed me on that. Okay, actually, this time I want to instant replay this. Hold on. How do I do this? Deck, tangents, live. Like, I want to see what direction was I holding when that flew this time. I'm getting ads. So stupid. Run the ad, whatever. Okay. What direction? Frame. I was holding right, and he threw it left. Are you kidding? Hold on. You gotta see this. Okay, I don't know how to do this. Wait a minute. Here. Look at this. Okay. So input on the left, okay? I am holding the shell going up. You can see right is being held over there. Okay, right being held. Continue, frame, release, and it goes left. Why did it go left? I don't understand. I don't know how this works. That's so annoying. Perfect time to look at this as the ad break starts. My apologies. Long story short, I was holding right when the shell got thrown left. I don't know why. So I think the answer for that, it did go left since Mario's a little tired. I think the answer is going to be, and this is what I was afraid of, because it just adds another requirement of what you have to do for this. I need to throw... I messed that up.
Subscribed for 11 months, currently on a 7-month streak, and says, "Hi Shelby. Hope you are doing well."
End of line.
Prophecy 90, thank you for the Prime sub there, and for 11 months. I gotta remember how to count. 11 months. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I am doing well. So hold on here. Spinning takes precedence, probably. So I don't understand how the spinning would impact it. But as far as you kicked it after you let go of it, you would stomp the shell in a spin jump, and it would blow up. So you would destroy it. You can't bounce off of a shell in a spin jump. So it wouldn't be that. Unless there's some kind of, like, mid-air nonsense. But I don't think so. Because I'll accidentally blow that shell up sometimes. You bashed it. Oh, you can ram it from the side. I don't know if that would do it. I don't know. Oops. I was trying to pay attention more to when Mario throws that blue block. It does do the POW look because he kicks it. So when you throw something, it does do that same effect as when you land on it.
Wesley Nixon subscribed with
now we have tools to catch game cheating.
Subscribed for 42 months.
End of line.
Wesley, thank you for the Prime sub and for Oh, wow, this, with Kaizo, this is not a good match. And for 42 months, I think that's it. It is, yes. Thank you, I appreciate that, Wesley. Alright, into the spike. Now we have tools catch a game cheating, yeah. With the actual SNES, we had just get goods with it from everybody, yeah. This is actual SNES, but, yeah, I do have instant replay, thankfully. So I don't have to feel like I'm completely crazy. It's hard to tell when you're doing the saw bouncing because you're balancing left and right all the time to make sure that you stay centered. So I need to get back in the zone here. So it's hard to tell exactly what input you're using. Also, fun fact, the saw looks like it's a big thing. It's actually just that red box in the center. That's the only thing you can bounce off of. So it's 1/3 the size it seems like it actually is. Oh, I could have made that one work and I screwed it up. I'm really looking forward to the agony that happens when I make it for the first time here. Hopefully I do. We've been at it for 40 minutes. We still haven't had a successful run. If I don't make it in 20 minutes, we'll shift to a different hack. And I'll show off that I don't totally suck at this. This is just brutal. Come on. Now don't whiff the fireball. Oh my gosh. I messed up the shell jump. I'm still not totally practiced at shell jumps. I could really do to play a hack that just lets me shell jump constantly, get more muscle memory with that. Okay, well, that would have been a run. That's a real shame. That's a real shame. Alright, come on. I would play with a wired controller while this controller charges, because it's wired right now in effect. Oh! But all my wired controllers suck. Oh man, that was brutal. And there, I swear I didn't even go high enough to blow that up that time. Oh my gosh, let me get some water. Man. All right. This level is not impossible. It's just really janky. Okay, run. Oh. I'm releasing the shell too early. Okay, we're getting closer. I'm getting into the groove. We might be able to make a complete pass here. Okay. Oh, that's it, but I'm too slow. That is as far as I've gotten. So I've done that one other time. So I need setup time for the shell jump still, and it's setting up at all for the shell jump delays it. I think also if I hadn't held back to make sure that the red shell was going the correct direction, I might have been able to have more time to do the setup. I don't know. It's a tough one. I have a rig set up to watch TV on 1080 Panasonic. Nice. This setup, I can also route HDMI stuff to this. We played Mario Kart World on this previously. Or at least, actually, I may not have shown that on stream. I did do it some. It's so weird because it just doesn't even look like a video game at that resolution. It may as well be like real life. Not that the cartoony graphics of Mario World or Super Mario, Mario Kart World are that great. So, but it, you know, like a Pixar movie or something, it's just like you can't tell, which is kind of cool. All right. There we go. Okay, so now I get too excited once I finally catch with the red shell, and then I'm not paying attention to the saw surfing. Okay. And I overcorrected. Yeah, Mario Maker is one of the places these ROM hacks really drew inspiration from. I'm pretty sure they were going on before Mario Maker as well, but there was a lot of mix between the two. But I would say Mario Maker helped make these more popular. But the benefit to these over Mario Maker is that they are harder to make. And for a player, it means that more effort and care is put into them. As I say, as I'm trying to get past the super janky part, it doesn't work too well, but... What did I barely hit the top left pixel of the tile that contains the spike? Oh my gosh. Anyway, these are universally better, but yeah. Bit late on this shell jump, but Baron of Shell be a good hack if you want to get good at it. I'm gonna guess that Baron of Shell probably isn't a good introductory hack. Now, I haven't tried it yet, but what I know of it is that it is hard. Placement limits always annoyed me in Mario Maker. So I haven't played too much Mario Maker. I went through the like main campaign and I was like, that was fun, and then tried some of the online stuff and I'm like, this just devolves into either extremely simple levels that are very boring or extremely difficult levels that you have a difficult time predicting as a casual, and I did not enjoy it. So yeah, I bailed on that. Mr. Happy 404, well, welcome if you are new to the stream. I don't recognize your name. I'm pretty sure jumping from Quickie World to Baron of Shells. Oh. Man, that regrab really kills on that saw. I don't know what it is, a mace, like a ball and chain. Now I want to like look it up. Ooh, that was a good. Oh. Yeah, okay, play Dram 3, got it. Yep, definitely. Mm-hmm. For those who don't know, that is a new hack that all of the major Kaizo ROM hack players are going through that is brutally difficult for them with like a decade plus experience. The level secrets unlock areas, they didn't give you much work with it. Yeah, so for that you only have like the single sub area, and then you'd have to divide it into rooms. Yeah, I can see why that would be limiting. You might enjoy the that was mine, I threw that away. Which hack is this? This is Quickie World. Anyway, you might enjoy Teffen's the worlds they added to Mario Maker 2. So you can make like a set of levels. Not wrong, they're easier hack. It's one of the harder ones. One of the few that focus on shell jumps. Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe I could look into it for that reason. Because I would would like to practice shell jumps. It would sound stupid. Why did I throw it? At least it didn't matter. It sounds stupid, but I was thinking about actually putting Thumb Shredder on here just to practice shell jumps. Just because I know you could instantly and always be doing shell jumps, and it would definitely get the timing memorized. Oh! Ah, come on. All right, what else we got going on? Okay. So tomorrow, after I figure out what's wrong with the stream, we are going to do the Deck Rider 3 capacitors. They are in. They're at the office. They're ready to go. Turns out there was something weird about the big caps. So, they didn't show this on the photo, but they have a screw stud on the top. Okay. Oh! Too early again. I don't know how you would use those, but it seems like that's the kind of capacitor that the HP 7475 should have been using, because it's literally meant to be a mechanical component. It's kind of weird. So yeah, I don't have a mirror to show you, because, like, you know, they're at the office, but there's literally just a thread sticking out of the top of the capacitor. It is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. They are just normal female threads on the bottom, though. You have any spare NVENC GPUs? No. Load-bearing capacitor. That's literally what it's meant to be, I think. Trying to find a level of Spark the Electric Jester. Just like Kaizo levels of Super Hurt. I don't know what that game is. Alright. Well, now I'm gonna make the shell jump just because there's no pressure. Oh, no, I still failed it. Wow. Stream is still NVENC. Never got AV working. AV1. So the AV1 was only for Office to server. And, that's still MPEG TS. Because trying to do H.264 causes audio desync, and single frame drops can absolutely wreck the video. Even in the house, I'm using MPEG TS over the 10 gig connection. So no, it doesn't matter. It's more the SRT protocol is just very bad. Which, fun fact, the Blackmagic camera app added SRT support for streaming. I have no idea what protocol it uses, or codec, I should say. But it works. But then you have to deal with the weird color stuff there. So, to get parts for your other projects, yes, there are parts for the Data General Walkabout. There are capacitors for recapping Dreamcast power supplies, which wasn't actually a thing. That was just something I mentioned at the end of the Retro Bright video. Wondering what spare Garbo sit headless in the corner of my spare bedroom emergency backup server. I don't know what I would want to do for that, because I would have to be able to have there's a lot of stuff on the server for the stream. It's not just a video relay. Like, the chat overlay is added on the stream. And then it has to have all of the Python stuff installed. The Deck Talk software is running natively on there. It's complicated. MTRP made by... I do not know what MTRP is. Is that a media transmission protocol? Or TMP? Is that what you mean? Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. I don't know, I think when you finish streaming here, no, because I'm not gonna do anything off camera. Also, if you missed the start of stream, Office is kind of horrible today, because there's a lot of awful construction going on. It's probably not gonna be resolved tomorrow, so I don't know exactly what we're gonna do with that. I swear it's the exact same construction they were doing earlier this year, and it's just like more of it. I don't get it. But I don't know. Yeah, it was so loud. Like the one time it sucks being on the top floor. Ah! Water. Trade you currently snowing where I'm at? I mean, if it snowed here, then they couldn't work. That would be nice. The best part is, I'm pretty sure they're installing solar panels. It's so not snowing here, they're installing solar panels during the winter. Alright. We do it in Germany too, mostly on ground level. The re-leveling or the solar panels? Solar panels, dude, I swear I never even went above it that time. It was... The solar panels are super common here just because you get tax rebates. I mean, I'm sure there's like people who actually care and stuff, but, you know, tax rebates. This looks stressful? Nah, it's fine. Here is the key to understanding the zen of a game like this. You are going to fail, and I'm not speedrunning. So no matter what, you're going to fail. And as long as you know that, it's not a problem. And these kinds of games usually are not designed to really harshly punish you for failing. Like, I die there. I mean, I'm just going to respawn and try again. Most of the time, it's a very short turnaround to get going again. So it's not a lot of investment loss. So it's really not a problem. And it's not stressful, I should say. Dark Souls the platformer? In a way, yes. Dark Souls is kind of the opposite, though. You are heavily invested, and you lose everything when you die, or at least if you die twice. So it's... I didn't think I was going to make it. So Dark Souls is different. I need to figure out the optimal time to hold jump on that. Sure, no shell and I'll make it. Nope, okay. Just slightly too early on the shell jump as well there. Man. I feel like there was something somebody mentioned a while back and now I forgot what it was, and I meant to respond to it, but I was gonna do it because it was a bigger thing. Now I forgot what it was. Wesley, I don't know if you're still here, but I saw you comment about the Hackaday article right before I went live. I didn't see what any follow-up responses were. I actually saw that. Saw that this morning too. Yeah, it's getting all kinds of different comments on things. It's a thing. Man. Dream Arcade Cabinets Hydro Thunder. I win. I already achieved Dream. Seriously, that's it. Hydro Thunder. After that, H2 Overdrive, which is just Hydro Thunder 2. And then Left Field. Yeah, no, I couldn't do that again if I tried. Left Field, a Lunar Lander. I think that would be cool. Lunar Lander might be attainable. So I don't think they're super desirable. They're probably broken very often, and I'd be willing to try and fix that. Oh, come on! And then I was too close for the shell jump. How easy is Lunar Magic? Some of you who are watching seem to know some ROM hack stuff. Have you ever tried Lunar Magic? Because I am seriously tempted to set up a learning level for the spin jump shell throwing. Might as well jump in lava. That is a common thing to end the run by just instant death. Not played with Lunar Magic in 20 years. Oh, good news. It hasn't updated that much since then either, but in fairness, neither is the game itself. I run 2, but then you'd have to have a Desiac drifting in Ferrari, so try to recap, yeah. Outrun would be fine. That's just not a game that I feel needs the arcade experience. Like Hydro Thunder, that's different. Like, that game really benefits from being an arcade cabinet. I feel like Outrun, the Genesis version, is just going to be fine. Like, it's not going to be that significantly different. If you want a wheel for your game that, like, barely has any... I was about to do it again. Your game that barely has left and right, you know, I guess. But, Lunar Lander being vector. See, now that would be sweet. Oh, is Outrun 2 the... I want to call it 2006, but I don't think it's 2006. Or is it actually Outrun 2? Outrun is weird. They're like Final Fantasy with the versions and names and stuff. I don't know what it is. Oh, that was gonna work. 2006 and DX are all the same-ish. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I was confused by the 2006. I was like, yeah, it's 2006, or am I thinking Sonic? Come on, Shell. Why you gotta be that way? Dude, I'm really hoping Project 06 ends up being finished someday. I would love to play a not janky Sonic 2006. I think that would be awesome. I think it has all the right ingredients for a good Sonic game. It just didn't have enough time in the oven. Oh, why did I hold the button? Okay, I'm curious if you guys can see this in this camera angle. Yeah, so there's green right here. There is a small amount of magnetic damage to the Shadow Mask in that CRT, unfortunately. And I'm wondering if they had, like, speakers next to the TV at some point. Because why would it be down right there? It degauzes every single time it turns on, so it's never going away. I'm not going to try and test my luck by putting a magnet on it. But yeah, it's just kind of funny. It's always there. I'm always looking at it. It's really noticeable on these levels with the lava at the bottom. Like plays PS2 racing games, decent wheel. Think it'd be 8-bit do modern. Those PS2 wheels were janky. Yeah, so you can plug like get a Logitech Driving Force GT. That should be basically free by now. You can plug that into the USB port, and then you can play Gran Turismo 4 with that. Oh, it is chef's kiss. So good. Or you could just buy a PlayStation 3 and do Gran Turismo 5, the best one. Unless you want to play arcade games, then I get it. Although, I guess it probably depends on exactly what games you want to play, now that I think about it. Because if it's not like a serious race sim, it's probably not going to support the USB controllers. Don't work. Okay, yeah, that would explain that, yeah. I was gonna say, you're gonna play Need for Speed Carbon, or is that a 360 PS3 game? Probably a PS3 game. I don't know. Actually, I don't know what Carbon was on. Anyway, yeah, that kind of stuff, not gonna work with a wheel. You will need one that emulates a controller. Or they're just, you might be able to get like a controller adapter kind of thing to use modern stuff on at this point. Like how I'm using a brand new controller on a Super Nintendo with a Bluetooth adapter. There might be something like that. For PlayStation 4, there was also a project that would use a Raspberry Pi as a USB host, and then you would plug in whatever game controller you wanted, and it would remap it to a USB controller on the PlayStation 4, so that you could use unsupported wheels with something like Drive Club or Gran Turismo Sport. So there might be something like that too. Oh, I've been doing this level for too long. So much of this is just becoming muscle memory to where I'm not paying attention, and then I'm doing worse because I'm not paying attention. This has got to be the most boring thing ever. Playing the same level for hours to watch. Okay, yeah, actually, let's go ahead and let's pick something else. Let's play a different hack, something. I will smash my face against this wall in my own time. Okay, what do I have on here that I haven't played through yet? I have not played this, so let's give this a shot. This is going to be new, but this should be easier. Okay. Alright, Super Little Miss ADD World. Let's give this a shot. Let's learn how to play Super Mario World. Okay. What in the name of... I don't think you understand how weird Kaizo hacks are. Play Dungeons of Infinity. I have no idea what that is. Oh, wait. That's the Link to the Past randomizer, isn't it? Yeah. The roguelike one. I have not played it. I did grab it. It looks interesting, but also extremely difficult. This is Kaizo, right? Okay, this has got to be like a joke start level. Like, even for a, It's just all 5 dragon coins right there. Okay, this has got to be a joke. Yes, okay. I think I might like where this is headed. Okay, don't forget to come back here later and explore. Are there going to be blocks? Okay, that's already a little interesting. Ah, okay. And a pipe there, and there is the orb. Okay, so... when you get an orb, yeah, it's gonna be a Kaizo hack, I can tell. It's also weird to have the HUD. Yeah, we can't get to the moon because we have to find the red P-Switch Palace. Or the red Switch Palace, it's not a P-Switch. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. There's a subtitle? Wait, oh no, there's restrictions. Interesting. Okay, so this might be the first real level. Okay, you run, Jump high. P-speed, yep. We want a bigger challenge. Come back here and try the hard path. What's the hard path? Is that it up there? I screwed it up. Well, no. We're not doing it. We have to do the hard path first time. Okay. Is it just? Okay, so the moon is up there. Okay. I don't know, Dark Shadow, if this is gonna have those. I'm also wondering if the HUD's gonna go away at some point. Carrying things, okay. Do you think it's going to cover spin carrying? You can pick up things, X or Y. You can throw them. Okay. So if you want to spin jump with an item, you have to throw it up in the air first. Red levels on the map have 2 exits. When you find... Let me go to... Okay. Well... First off... Oh, I failed. So hard. Bravo for allowing retracing the level. Oh, well, I mean... Oh, red switch palace. Okay. So we'll be able to go back and get... Come on. This has gotta, like, get harder at some point here. Do lots of things, press them, see what happens. You can even jump. Yeah, it did. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to jump. I am not good at the timing for the jumps yet. Fun fact, if at any point... Actually, I guess I would have to play Quickie World. Not Quickie World. Learn to Kaizo. There we go. That was a jump. Failed it there. Super Mario World has 2 frames of input delay, it turns out. So it is interesting trying to time that stuff. Or frame perfect things. I do not care to go back and get the moon. Congrats, yeah. The jump is not important in this level. So, we're not going to worry about that. Boom. Okay, come on. This has to get some teeth eventually here. Please. I don't know how many exits this is. Wait a minute. This has lives. Okay, is this going to actually get harder? Or is this not Kaizo hack? I'm starting to wonder. We're making progress? Yeah, because this is super easy. All ghosts has to have 2 exits. Okay. So that is true in the base game. It's not always true in Kaizo. It was letting me keep the power-ups, too. Interesting. Am I going to get a E-switch in here? Yeah. But, it did not reveal anything up there. Unless it was just the moon. This one Ghost has a base game that doesn't have 2 exits. Interesting. It's been too long since I played the base game. I don't remember which one it would be. Oh my gosh. Oh. Alright, this... The Spoopy house, yeah. Come on. Okay, hold on. What could be your first fortress? It's Fun Islands. The Fun Islands are just on the other side. What are the Fun Islands anyway? Okay, I'm listening. I want it to get rid of the HUD and then just go full Kaizo after. That would be great. Oh, okay. Oh well. Inside the cave, not Bowser's. Been too long for me to forget the name. Yeah. Grab that, just in case it matters. I'm a little concerned that we're actually gonna need lives. Because that will ramp up the difficulty considerably. Fun fact, the run button is the same as the shoot button, so if you want to run and shoot, you have to use both buttons. Is there anything up there? Probably just death. Yep. Alright. Stuff this way. Okay. Oh no, a saw! Ah! Okay, Magic Koopas. Alright. Now let's see what the Fun Islands are. Where you can practice what you have learned so far. Okay. Just need to cross this bridge first. Okay, so they required you get the Switch Palace. Do I cook? Does the microwave count? Okay. Still HUD. Okay, I might have to go look up this hack to figure out what actually this is, because I'm starting to wonder. Wait, did that? That was weird. Because, yeah, this is... Why did he not slide there? That's weird. Which are heating water molecules, making them vibrate intensely as a form of cooking? Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, still has this. Okay, hold on. This is a Kaizo. Listed as Kaizo. Teach basic fundamentals of Mario World. Relatively inexperienced players. Okay. Trying to be a teaching hack when I'm appearing to be a teaching hack to be played. Okay. 5 main levels. Teaching different skills. First 4 levels contain hidden exits to the fun islands, which are fun levels designed to reinforce the skill spot. You can find it. There's also 6 exit mini Kaizo intermediate hack hidden within. But supposedly Kaizo. I guess we can keep going. Battery bank keeps shutting off because the controller does not draw enough power. That doesn't count as finding a portrait. Come on. This is just gonna be... Oh, excuse me, but, nope. So these are called chuck gates. I'm wondering if it's gonna come back to this level, without the star power. That part actually looks like it'll be pretty hard. You know what? I bet we can just do this without the star power. I'd spin jump was the wrong jump there. Okay. I feel like this one's on too slow of a boil. Let's try something different. I will probably finish that one on my own time, but for right now, I don't want to try Quickie World 2 yet. I know it's supposed to be easier than Quickie World 1. Well, let's do this. I have already beat this one, but it has some fun levels that I think would be cool to replay here. Okay. Also, it has some hidden stuff that I don't know where is. So we might try and find some secret exits. Let me show you what a secret exit is, though. So let's do the first one that I actually know where is. Which is, I think the second to last level. Will be in here. Which is also my favorite level in the game, by far. Alright, so this is a real Kaizo hack. It's not free easy, but it is easier. That was a lame death. That one was too. Okay. And fail on my part because I'm getting impatient. Okay, let's just slow down a little bit here, because this is not... This is a hack you can overplay. Okay. I screwed it up again. Okay. There. Oh, I just needed to hold right. This is not a hard jump. There. Just stop screwing around. Do it. There we go. Okay. This one, mildly hard. There we go. Or not really that hard. Oh, hold on here. Okay. Boom. All right, now we have some shell buckets. I've done this level too many times. Mostly because of the secret, which is... That was my fault. The secret is difficult to get to. That is also a... Yeah, this pair of jumps is not easy because the munchers are really close. I really don't like this jump into that bucket, because yeah. So now I'm going to wait for him to walk again, which will take maybe less time than just dying and restarting. But it's, yeah. It's tight. Yeah, I knew that was going to fail. Could try and run to get more height into that, but then you're just going to hit the muncher because you're going to have sideways momentum. There we go. Okay, not die this time. Okay. This part is easy to screw up. And this is where you need to understand that it's a game and you're here to have fun, and playing the game is the fun part, because you're going to be redoing stuff. All right. And that was... This is recoverable, but this is a hard one to recover, because you don't have a lot of time before... I could have done that if I wanted to. Okay, I'm just going to try a re-grab. Ah! That was great. And you can't hold right on that jump, because you will hit the muncher. That... I don't even know. I think I actually have made that by doing a shell jump once before, by accident, in that same way, because I was putting in inputs too fast. Okay. Let's do this correctly this time. Alright. Re-grab on munchers is bold. Yeah. Oh, no. By re-grab, I didn't mean... I meant, here, I'll bounce re-grab like that. It is possible, but you gotta bounce re-grab and hold the run button all at once. It's possible. I have done it on that jump. Because what's coming up is a 3-tile space where you need to recover the shell after throwing it in. And I died a lot on that. So I've done this section a lot. There, re-grab this one. So, you need to shell jump to reach that pipe. Which means you can't just walk this in. I should have done the things instead of talking. Anyway, you can see the goal at the end on the right there. So you can walk through the goal by just walking that shell into that rock. Or you kick it and then you have to stop it again, which requires timing jumping onto it, which is hard. And then I screw up while I was talking and not thinking about what I was doing. And then you have to do a shell jump, and the shell jump, if you fail, the shell ends back up in that same bucket, and then you have to stop it again if you want to retry. I kind of have a marker where I think I can stop the shell every... Dude, I need to just do the thing. I think I have a marker where I can stop the shell every time in that space, so I'll try that. Okay. Also, I'll preface, not all the portraits are going to be weird anime cartoon stuff. But that's what it is. After this, we'll try and find a different one to see if there are others that are not in this hack, but I don't know. Okay. Alright, so we will drop, and then throw, and then when it hits the left side, I will fall down. Okay. And then we shell jump on the goal. Boom. So this is a secret exit. Well, it's not an exit. It is a portrait. This is a proper portrait. So it'll credit the person or something like that. All right. Now, I don't know how many of these there are in this game. That's the only one I found. But it doesn't... I don't have a star on the overworld. You know what? Let me just look this up really quick. Because I don't know how many exits there are in this hack. Or if I have them all. Okay, there are supposedly 17 exits. That actually sounds like how many I have. Okay, so I have all 17. I don't know how many portraits are there. Okay, let's just go through one other level and see if we can find a new portrait. Okay, any other level but that one. That is the hardest one of the game by far. Oh, this one is also not super easy. Okay, so this one, which is also... This one's weird. Okay, so what I'm looking for is a spot that would be difficult to get to that seems optional, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be in the first half of the level. Even though that other one was in the last half. So is there anything? No, nothing up there. Alright, so this one is obviously all about, like, kind of abusing where the sprites are. It's kind of weird. I don't know if this is something in particular with this hack, or if these are just like this. Okay, so I don't think there'd be anything here. Nothing here. Nope, not yet. And now. Okay, yes. Nothing. No great hints at what could be a portrait. This one is weird. Maybe it could be here. So this is going to be timed in a moment. I don't think it's going to be there. And after I hit that P-switch, it's timed. There is that channel going up there, but there's no way to reach that spot. So we hit that, and now it's a race, but going fast isn't necessarily... I screwed that up. Good. So there's nowhere there. It could be. Also, do the diagonal lines show up in the capture there? No, but they do show up over here. I think it's part of the video. So I think I've learned recently that the audio chip on the Super Nintendo causes video artifacting. And one of the RGB mods supposedly helps alleviate that. And I only see it occasionally with some colors. But I do see it on the, that was dumb, analog. So, say in the upper platform at the start when you're on the right and jump left. Start, so... Actual start of the level or this section? So you're saying it could be up above that muncher, maybe? Oh. Between the pipe in here? I don't think I can get in there. This section. Okay, so you're probably saying go to up there. Yeah, we can try that. That's possible. Could be a hidden pipe up there. there'd be... I can make it, I swear. There's no visual indication if there's anything there, but that's not... That's not fair game. Oh my gosh. Pay attention. Okay, so here. Nope. Could be, I mean, not likely there. Maybe there's just one. Oh, I don't want to hold that. Okay. So, nothing. I was trying to feel the wall. I don't know why. I can see the whole wall everywhere you can jump. Gotta head out? Alright, see you, Teffen's Tech. Alright. I need to hold jump. Dude, there's so many technical things to Mario World. It's ridiculous how deep the game is and how little you use in the base game. So, I had walked off the edge of the pixels there like an idiot, and not land on the disco ball. Yeah, you don't want to land on the disco ball because you jump over it to get onto the platform to spin jump over there. If you're holding jump, when you run over one block gaps, you can walk over them. I don't know exactly why it's holding jump. Maybe that causes slow fall, so you don't go through them or not. More gaming? No, Daft Punkle, my ISP did. I couldn't connect to my server from the office. And there is construction at the office that is making it extremely loud and annoying. So, even when we stream tomorrow, it may not be great. Okay, so this, I'm holding run. There we go. So this, you have, I screwed that up. So that's the end. You'll note that we have P-switch active right now, and that the coins and the blocks will invert. At the top, you need to go through the coins, but then by the time you fall to the bottom, you need the P-switch to run out so that you can land. Because if you hit the orb, you will go and then have it run out the P-switch, you will fall through it, and then land on the other blocks, and then the P-switch will run out during the outro, and you'll die. Are they remodeling? I don't know. Maybe I should just look it up in Lunar Magic to answer the question. I don't know. Try jumping right up at the end. What do you mean? Oh, no. Oh. Right? Oh, are there hidden wall? Is that what you're thinking? So land on... So land on the blocks next to the orb and then try and jump into an empty area? And maybe. As you didn't get a newsletter, our management does that. The reason my office is so awesome is because it's so chill that that kind of thing just would not exist there. Okay, I'll try to time it. Ah, fail. So I'll try and land that. I've not done that. That would make sense with the other one that was right at the end. That feels a little mean. Have it just be completely hidden. I wish there was any kind of indicator, like maybe a meter for the P-switch timer so you could time it by more than just feel. There we go. Nope. Nothing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, maybe there just aren't any. It feels like such a tease that there's one, though. You know what? I have an idea of where there could be one. We got to do this level. This is gonna be brutal. Congrats! I beat all these levels before, so I'm cheating if you think it's impressive. So this is an auto scroller, but it's a forced auto scroller. So it's going to go so fast that Mario will be plastered up against the back wall. But the reason I'm saying I think I could know where one is here, there is a troll ending in this, that there could be an invisible pipe next to. Hit the box. The hitboxes on the mines is so jank, yeah. Also, the timing for when they spawn is weird. That one, yeah, it's super annoying. Because you're already going full speed there. There's not like anything else I could do. I just jumped like 3 pixels too early or something. So that one, you need to not hold, then you hold. Because you're gonna bounce. Really hate auto-scrollers, they're a pain. So this is, the challenge is very different for this kind of auto-scroller. When it really gets going, you'll understand. I barely let it get going. That was a little aggressive. I may pay for it here. And I screwed it up because I didn't jump enough anyway. Alright. There we go. And nope, no pipe over there. Unless I didn't hit the ground. So the way that part of the level works, there's a fake ending up there. Well, I mean, it's a real ending. You can hit that and it will run the ending, but then you'll just get squished. So what you have to do is you have to jump into the pipe and then hold down on the controller to go into the pipe, which will stop the scrolling. We can run through this and then check the second half of the level because it's not an auto-scroller to see if there's anything there. I can't believe I made that first one, but then I didn't think I was going to make it, so I didn't even try it in the second. I jumped too early. Okay. All right. Oh. I don't know why I'm holding the jump button there. Let's pay attention to the game. Okay. So I will go. I re-grabbed. I shouldn't have re-grabbed. I will go through the pipe this time, and then we'll check the second half. Because the second half is, like I said, more forgiving. Oh, that's a fail. I just forgot. Okay. High jump, bounce, big jump, bounce. Okay, now we're good. Just... It's extra funny for me because I just have zero excuses because I've played through this level so many times. I was looking at chat. Like, okay, let me just actually focus. I didn't even know you could make it over. Fail. That jump where you go onto the falling platform and then have to bounce off of this thing is critical to the timing, and it's really hard to get it right. So this right here, I'm hanging extra to soak up some time. Okay, here we go. Now we get to the second part. Okay. Could there be something here? So, not a lot of control in anything there. So nowhere for it to really be, unless it was just go back down the pipe. No. Okay, let's just get close to the end. How about I hold up on the rope? And then just to look through really quick. Ooh, I thought for sure it could have been a pipe there. That would have been cool. Well, that is the end, and now I'm stuck here. But I didn't see anywhere for one to be in this either. Maybe there is just the one. There's only one, and it was painfully obvious. Let's see. This level's really good. I just like this one. And let's just get the first stupid death out of the way, I guess. That one, I don't know how to time that one without it starting, because when you respawn at that checkpoint, you can just run through and it's free. I'm not just gonna, like, nearly one-shot this. Okay. Yeah, the disco shells are so fun. There's spaces here where there could be secrets. I was looking around. Not paying attention. Come on. I was trying to set it up for surf. That was just bad timing. There we go. I don't need to surf. Stop trying to surf. Okay. Now I feel like I'm just throwing. Okay. This part took me forever the first time because it seems like it's way harder than it is, but you can just hang out and then bounce. And, yeah. surprised that happened. Oh. There could be one on that's the end of the level, past that shell, all right? Every single time I've jumped over that shell through the gate. But it could be that there is a hidden pipe in those pink blocks underneath these spikes. That would totally make sense. Yeah, we're trying that. Oh. The timing on that is super designed to make you hit that shellless Koopa. Yeah. When you start just cruising, it's so easy. Oh. There we go. Nope, gotta let it pass. There. Okay. So, I'm gonna hop down there, and then I'm gonna spin jump to stomp that one, and then we'll see... Nope. Oh, nothing? I am disappointed. Dude, that would have been a really good secret right there. That would have been a great one. Oh well. Okay, this one is a little bit janky. There's a jump in this I don't understand exactly how you're supposed to pull off. But I've done it twice. That's wrong. So the theme of this one is to just magically miss the mushroom every time. There we go. It's to gain the power-up and then use the invincibility time to get through tougher sections. But this part right here, you're supposed to get hit on the bottom platform, maintain P-speed so you can jump high and then get up there. But I have no idea how you maintain the P-speed through the slide. It's really weird. I've done it twice, and it just felt like an accident both times. That was fail. There we go. That... And I nailed the really hard jump the first time without even trying. This one is ridiculously hard. To rebounce on that enemy. Because I got stuck over there, it changed the timing. There could be secrets in this level, too. Whoops. Yeah, I can see that. There's a lot of downtime in this one. Instead of going to bottom duck from the part before, would have to be last minute. Oh, man. I suppose. That would be a real tight jump. Oh, no, you can't, because it's not a, Yeah, ceiling, yeah. I thought it was an end of a tunnel, too, for a second. It's just so awkward to try and maintain the P-speed through there. That... Ah! Thought those green blobs are more transparent. Depends on the level in the ROM hack. So in this case, they aren't. Pretty sure in the base game Ghost House you're thinking of, they are. But there's, you know, kind of a couple of custom textures going on here. And they may also have whatever allowed, the Super Nintendo to do that be disabled to use the resources for other stuff. But I think you're right, they were dithered in the original. Whoops. I both feel really impressed / proud of myself when I jump over the mushroom, and really dumb. Because it's like, it's harder to jump over it. Ooh, there we go. So, maybe that's the secret. Get hit first so you can run down. Because trying to hold down doesn't work. So maybe that's it. Get hit on, like, the last possible block. I don't think there's anywhere here that could be the secret. I wasn't holding down already. The ROM hack level looks super hard. Yes, it is. This is a ROM hack, yes. I don't know why you think it's hard. You don't just fall, stall, and normal Mario all the time. Oh, I screwed that up. Nowhere there. Well, maybe the platform go left at the end. Oh, I didn't leave myself enough frames for the jump to go through. Whoops. All right. Oh, come on. Yeah, the ice physics is also there. I kind of enjoy it as an ice physics level. I think it's a fun one. Just completely whiffed that. Whoops. Oh, come on. It's on me, just getting distracted. I was like, oh, this is the easy part. Let me read chat. Oh, wait, no, actually, I need to look so that I can see the jumps. Oh, now I just screwed that up. Whee! Jump. It's too early because let's look at chat again. Okay, just look at the game. Just get through to the end so you can see if that is a pipe. Hold the button. think I held down on that or something. Not sure what happened there. Okay, that was not holding down. Okay. That was not the right place to get hit, but... And if I'd had just, like, 3 more frames. This one really isn't that bad. And we're about to be out of time, so we'll finish this one, then we'll call it. Yeah, it's about to be time. So we'll end this one, because this really is not that hard. I mean, it's not, you know, easy, but I can do this. Oh, come on. Let's be more chill. Just relax. It's not hard. You can do it. It's simple. You just jump and then hold the duck button. Continue to hold the duck button. Jump. Jump, duck. Jump, duck. Jump. Spikes. Run. Back. I was reading chat and managed to miss it. Alright. Come on. There we go. Get that. Stall. Get the mushroom. Oh, man. I should not have jumped over. That was hilarious. Dude. Okay, this level really isn't this hard. Did I, like, pixel perfect hit the spikes as I was going left? All right. Come on. Here we go. This is the one. Run. Oh, I went too slow. Oh, come on. Okay, I need to be like already heading to the right when I land as Big Mario. I knew I was going to fail that. All right, come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I'm giving this 3 more tries. This one doesn't count. Alright, 3 more tries. Then we're wrapping this up, because, yeah, I gotta spend some time to fix my port forwarding nonsense. And I don't know, I think I'm in my own head on this one now. So. 2. That's a fail. Last one. I swear that was 1 frame away. It's probably not a secret. You can see it's the end right over there. I just wanted to see if that was a pipe. It's almost certainly not, since none of the other ones have had actually hidden pipes. The only pipe that had a portrait was, like, very obvious, so I'm guessing not. But anyway, all right, we're going to call that there. So, yeah, sorry about the impromptu home stream. Tomorrow, we will be at the office. We will be doing Deck Rider 3 recapping. We will do actual technical work. It won't just be all home video game streams. I straight up could not today. It was so frustrating. So yeah, I'm going to go fix my port forwarding or whatever. Thankfully, with my phone, I can test the exact same setup I have with the office. If I can remote desktop into the server from my phone, then I can do it from there. So yeah, that would be something I know, right? Crazy. Have a good one. Yeah. So, all right, let's run the outro. All right. Thank you all for hanging out on the backup stream. Just not what I planned to do today. I really want to get that Deck Rider 3 working, so we will be back at that tomorrow. So that's it for now. If you enjoyed this stream, you may want to follow to be notified when I go live again next. If you want to help support the channel, you can find me on Patreon. But for now, that's it, and I will see you next time. Man, Deck Rider 3 tomorrow, I promise.